And we are on the air. Hello, everybody. If you're watching this in a replay of the live show, there is going to be actual replay value to this. I am going to give you a kind of tour of this location for walleye fishing. So if you're a walleye fisherman and you're interested in places to fish along the Maumee River, I'm going to show you one of the awesomest spots. Now, I'm starting out at the very end of the parking lot, and I'll explain that later in the video. But at the very end of the parking lot, as we go down here into the woods. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the room, everybody. I am just kind of giving a little bit of replay value to this video. Also, for future, in the future, I'll end up changing the title and the thumbnail. Giving this out as one of the locations for walleye fishing here along the Maumee River. Woo, excuse me, crunching my way through. The water's up pretty high. The ice jams are downstream a lot further. Pretty awesome though. Ooh, it's chilly out here today, but the sun is real nice. Who all we got in the room here? Hey, Bracecrum Farms, welcome. Awesome, Mike. Welcome to the room, my friend. Caribou Country is here. Great to have you here. We, you know, it's been a weird season, but let me show you. This is kind of cool that you guys get to see this. But look at that. Look at the ice up on the trees right up here, where the water level has changed, but the ice still remains. It's kind of cool. You can see it go straight across. You see it here, and even out to here, where the water level was. It's pretty awesome. Muddy old river water. Those are about waist high up on the trees there. Now actually this whole embankment, if you was coming out here later in the season, this whole embankment, you know, the water goes down quite a bit. You can actually wade out in all this water. All the water I'm going to walk you along today is usually only about knee deep, you know, during normal flow of the river. I seen Gil in the house. Welcome, my friend. What's going on, brother? Pam's Great Outdoors is here. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Always appreciate them thumbs up, without a doubt. And hey guys, you know, I didn't give out any notification of going live. I just kind of sprung it on everybody. So if you guys got a moment and you don't mind sharing the stream, I greatly appreciate that. We're just taking a little ice walk here along the Maumee River, and I'm kind of showing off one of my favorite fishing areas. And I know people are like, well, why you want to show off a fishing area and everybody knows about it? Well, I'm not from Ohio, and I won't live the rest of my life in Ohio, and I'd like everybody to know about it. Come on out and check out the river here. It's pretty awesome. So but anyway, this was down on the very start. I'm going to walk this. I mean, you guys are all welcome to stay with me, and I always appreciate having you here. I'm going to end up walking this down. Right here is about the end of the property line. Well, I see a sign up there, and that's the end of the state park's property line. We'll go up a little further. But I started off down in the far end, and oh, it's a little windier out here too, a little colder out here than back there where I was at. But there is a barrier right there with signs. There's no fence, but that all turns into private property. So if anyone were to come out here later on to do some fishing for them walleye that run, they'll be running before long too. As soon as the temperature warms up a little bit, they'll be going. Oh, man. Hey, what's going on? Corey is here. Bonza, welcome, my friend. Don't let me miss anybody when I'm up here reading like that. Just go ahead and jump in. Let me know you're here. Like I said, thumbs up are always appreciated. And if you have a moment to share the stream, I would always appreciate that too. I didn't give out any notification. I just kind of sprung on, and well, That way you let people know that it's going on anyway. I love the way all the water looks run down on all this stuff here. It's cool. I love it. This is my day. I was given a day to go do whatever I felt like doing, and we'll go figure, right? Know me. What am I gonna go do? And I've been having a great day. It's a little cold at times, and then at other times, if you're in the sun just right, it's really, really pretty, really warm. In the woods with Wolfie. I Macy in the house. Awesome. Who else come in? Burnwood, my brother Burnwood. Great to have you here, my friend. I'll give you guys a down angle like that. That stuff right there would make some good Instagram pictures. Whoa, that stuff right there is slippery. Okay. You know, when I have that camera turned like that, it's because I think I might fall, y'all. All right. But I know I'm on steady ground right here. So let me say, if anybody in the room watching has a weak heart, or you know, you're not well, or you scare easy, or there's any children watching, turn them away for one moment. And in 3, 2, 1, boom! I told you it's terrible, terrible sight to see. But anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the channel, Yankees Outdoor Adventures. I am Halonosa Peculunut. You can call me Yankee. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that little bell icon. Ding, and you'll be the next to know about a Yankees Outdoor Adventure. And if this isn't your first time here, welcome back. It's always a privilege and honor to have you here. All right, what we got going on? Farmall, the Wyatt Life, Michigander Man. What's happening? I'm gonna walk you guys now. The trail here doesn't run along the river, and if you start off down in this very end where I started off with you guys, you actually got to take the parking lot to get up to the next spot. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm actually going to take it again. I always, what do I got going on there? Okay. I always appreciate having you guys out here. I'm going to do an entire tour of this park. It's not super big. There's just a lot of really good walleye fishing spots. And walleye fishing is real popular here in Ohio. And I was thinking, you know, if I wanted to give my video an opportunity to rank, and again, I should show this again, but the very end parking lot, to the west, the very end parking lot to the west. At the very end was that first trail like I showed you in the very beginning of the video. On the other corner of this small lot is a trail that goes down to another spot. So, and wow, these look like giant rocks. These aren't giant rocks, these are just giant blocks of ice. They're giant blocks of ice from the river all the way up through here. All those, they look like rocks, but they're not. It's a cool view. But again, here we are, though, another one of these spots. And again, right now this looks fairly deep, but you can see there's a sandbar out here. If once the water's at a normal running level, you can wade all the way across here without any problem. It's way out there before it hits a deep spot. So, and again, anywhere along this river I'm going to be today is actually wadable water when the water's flowing at normal level. I just got to do this because I love these views. I love that angle view. Big giant blocks of ice, y'all. Okay, this was the second, and it's right off that parking lot. You know, and the other cool thing about this spot too is when the water's down, and this, you can see this beach here that's here. This is a really nice sand beach. all the way up through here. Any of these spots on this end in the parking lot. It's a real sandy beach, like literally like almost like a beach sand, but that's, you know, that's the Maumee for you. It is a very sandy river. I think I can go. Generally, you probably wouldn't go the way I'm going right now, because if you're here after the green starts growing, this stuff gets overgrown so quick, and it's hard to get through. And the riverbank, once the river goes out, a lot of this will be overgrown. A lot of this, you know, you come back here a month and a half from now, you won't really recognize it in the video. Hey, Diana, welcome. You know what? Let me do this again. Again, boom! I got you again. I hope I didn't scare anybody. All right. I love it. I love this. The ice up on the trees. That's where the water level was just not long ago. Let me show you right here. You guys see it? Yeah, you can see it. The ice on the tree level. It's nice that it's in the sun. The sun come back out again. It's not so bad, but it is below freezing out today. I know I'm not really dressed much like it is, because it feels kind of warm. That's all these right here. That's from, you know, that's from the river being up, and these are all like a little higher than knee high. You know, that's how high the river was up. Oh, that's cool looking too. You gotta forgive me, guys. I'm really just enjoying the sights out here today. I've been cooped up a lot, and I needed to get out really bad. And check this out. Again, man, this will be some awesome Instagram stuff. Isn't that cool looking? I'm gonna have to watch the replay to see it on that angle, because I know as it zooms in, it's gotta look pretty cool. Awesome. I love it. All right, onward through the ice and the snow and the sticks and the stuff. That's another one that looks cool. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just admiring. I'm admiring the way Mother Nature looks and the design she makes. And you guys see how those teardrop like? That's cool. See how they're thick, they're thin, and then they're thick, and then they're thin, and then they're thick again. This is cool. Hey, Jelly Duck, welcome to the room. Uncle Al is here. Welcome, my friend. It was on the tree. Yes, no doubt, Diana, you got it. It is so pretty, just glistening through, you know, all the way up through here. All the ice is hanging like that. It's just all the way up through there. It's so cool looking. All right, let's go onward and onward. There you go. Here's one just hanging on that tree. All right, let's see. Onward and onward. Now, when you come down the entrance, which I will, whoa, flipped out. Y'all flipped out on me. When you come down the entrance, the very first place you see is this spot right here. And it's usually the most popular spot because of that, because it's the first place you see. So, you know, again, up there's the road. This used to be a boat launch. And you would think, oh, well, you said that was all wadable water. Well, the years have changed things down here. And the way these sandbars in the river, when the river cuts out these islands, sand will build up in certain areas, and it'll begin to redirect the river side to side. And in the last several years, the river has kind of redirected its deeper flow to the furthest side. And now, even though this used to be a boat launch, you're not launching anything but a flat bottom rowboat here, because in the normal time of year, when the normal water level of the river, it's not deep enough for any boat. And again, you know what? Let me show that real quick too. And I am trying to give a little replay value to the video. A lot of people come up. I met a lot of people last year as I was walking around here from like Cincinnati and stuff, that would come up here to go walleye fishing. So I know they didn't know about these spots, But again, this is the road that you'll come in the beginning from the parking lot, which will be on the thumbnail and stuff once this video is reworked. And when you come in, that's the very first spot you see, is that boat dock area. I took you guys to the took you guys to the west, I'm sorry, and to the west is where we started the tour of the park. Now again, I mentioned earlier, sorry about that, guys. I don't know if that interrupted my sound or not. Thank you, Uncle Al, and here's my shout out vids to help my supporters. Awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Joy is in the house. Hey, Joy, welcome. Louisiana Therapy Gardening, welcome to the room. I'm so honored to have you here. Thank you for coming. Hike with Mike is in the house. In the Woods with Woofy, if I didn't shout you out, bro. Jelly Duck is here. Joy, welcome. Awesome to have you guys here. I did mention earlier on that not every spot is real easy accessible on foot along the river. And if you're down here to do that type of walleye fishing, we are now going to the east. Once you come in that driveway, you get a choice of east or west. We're now going to the east. And again, there's some more parking. And this is all owned by the state. They allow you to hunt and fish this land in here. So, don't feel like you can't go off trail, because actually there's no designated trails at all. Now, again, that's why I'm pointing out, like, this little spot we're going in here. This is a type of a trail, at least an animal path, if nothing else. And you could pick any spot like that along there and come down in. If you're going to be using like waders or something, and you're going to, go out in the river, I'd recommend just using that front spot and then walking it from there, because you can walk all this. You can walk all this when the water's down. Oh, wow, I'm glad I came down here. This is cool again, guys. Let me get in here. Check that out. Check it out. Look at them all. It's awesome. They're all shining. They're shining in the sunlight. That is cool. Yeah, they allow you to hunt and fish here at this spot. It's kind of weird though, Burnwood, because in this particular park, they don't stop the two from happening at the same time. So, like, I don't really know what's in season or anything right now, but it's very possible as I walk through the woods blabbing at the camera, I could encounter a hunter, which, to me is kind of weird. I would think during certain seasons you would close a park to certain activities if you have it open for others, for other things, but, I guess just me. Can't stay long. Hey, what's going on, Creative Man? Thank you for coming, brother. I'm just, kind of doing a little tour down here along the river. I'm going to go back up again, go down to the next little trail that cuts in. Let me do this. CR. Hey, Cindy, welcome. Awesome to have you here. And let me do this again, guys. Don't mean to scare anybody. Shade your eyes. If you're weak-hearted, look away. Boom! All right. I'm coming back up through here. Dun, 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 dun. And we're out of there. Back again along the roadway, or this is actually, just the road that connects all the parking spots down here. The woods actually to my right here, which would be to the south, is actually a fairly big lot of woods. They let people deer hunt and stuff too, but the islands, which we're going to get a better look at here in a minute, they're actually part of this park also. So the hunting and fishing from those locations is permitted as well. And oh, there was a car down here. Find another spot in coming up. Hi, fellas. Alrighty. Now then, this one right here is a good one too. Now I'm gonna take you guys back to my favorite spot here in a moment, which I've actually had you guys back there before on live shows. It's kind of one of my go-to places. And let me flip this back around again for everybody. These are big sheets of ice, y'all. It's cool. That one's pretty big. That one's pretty big. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk down there. Although, yeah, now I want to because I see some tracks. So we'll go down there to see we're not alone. Now, yeah, a little better look at these islands I was talking about here. Again, they're owned by the state also. They're part of the park. And let's head back up. Now, I should be in far enough to where I don't have to go back out to the road. But then again, with all this ice piled up and stuff, that opinion might change. All right, easy now. Which way is that camera pointing? Okay. All right. It's pointing away from me, so that means I might fall. All right, there's my trail. There's my trail. Oh yeah, we're on trail. We don't have to go back out to the road. If you were on the road though, and you parked at the furthest you could park to the east, and you came into, well, you wouldn't come in at this one. You're coming up there yet a little further, so hold that thought. Around here, 15 in the house. Welcome everybody. If I did not say hello to you, I'm sorry. Go ahead and leave a message in the comments here and let me know that you're here if I didn't say hello. And it's a beautiful day down here, CR. I just saw Bigfoot. It could be, man. You never know. If that's Bigfoot's crib over there, Bigfoot's got some money, y'all. Is that Bigfoot's crib? Take care, Corey. Oh, you gotta run, Corey. Thanks for coming, bro. I always appreciate it, man. Now, I think now I'm down to it, ain't I? Yes, that trail. That trail would be the last trail in the parking lot all the way to the east. It'll bring you down to a really nice opening down here. Now, I know a lot of locals know about this opening because last year or the year before last, I come down here early in the spring and somebody desecrated right there and left all their paper right there. So I know Ohioans know about this spot, but that's a whole nother story. You have to check out the video. I made a rant about it. That's the type of things Yankee rants about. This is one of my favorite spots down here, guys. I come down here a lot. And it's just got a lot of character. There's a lot of character to the land down here. Now, you come into that parking lot, there's no more roadway once you continue east down on this trails in here. And again, it runs to a dead-end spot where it goes to private property. I'll check that out, guys. Wait, can I get it zoomed in for you? Right there, look at the ice is hanging like balls on those trees out there. It's cool looking. And we're under attack. I don't believe you. Yo, you got that right, Diana. Well, they didn't just leave, you know, trash. They left the reprocessed trash after they ate it. They left the processed part. All right. But that's what they left down there, right in the middle of the trail, man. Right dead middle of the trail. If the topic was how to poop on the trail, that boy got a bullseye because he hit the trail dead middle. Isn't that cool looking, guys? I love it. See, that's what I needed. This is what I needed really bad. And let me scare yous again. Boom! I really needed this, guys, so bad. I needed to get out. I needed to get the fresh air, get the sunshine. See the beauty. It's just, you know, it's so worth it. It's so worth it taking a moment. You don't have to make a day of it. Take a moment though and get outside just to admire what's out there. No other reason. Not to think about your troubles or or anything else you got going on. Just go out and admire what you see out there. Think about what it takes to design such an amazing thing as all the things we see out here. This trail does continue onward. If you leave the trail to the south, you know, back the way the road would be if there was one, great one, it gets real swampy in that berg there, guys. Just FYI, and that's like any time of the year. It gets real swampy in there. This right here is not quite the end of it yet. The problem for walleye fishermen, or whatever you would say, if you are down here on this end, if you came down to the east end of the parking lot and you went in the woods and you decided to pick a spot along the river. Now again, these spots, they aren't very deep at all, but the problem down here is, let me do that, it's the embankment, okay? And the lower the water gets, the steeper this bank gets. There's no smooth transition into the water. And if we come back here, once the water level goes down even more, this thing is like almost a straight drop off. And it's like that all the way up on the east side, except for the very first spot. That's the only spot that you can actually walk down the embankment to the water. Later, CR. Thank you for coming, brother. I do appreciate you, man. And let's see. Got a little bit further we can go before it ends on us. That spot I was just in, though, this spot right back here, I've actually camped out here. Well, not technically camped. Stayed here and fished all night for a couple days. You're not allowed to camp in this park, yo. But you are allowed to fish. You're allowed to fish at night, but you're just not allowed to. You're not allowed to camp. But that's really. If you go down any further, there's one more real little spot that's kind of a clearing on the. Whoop. Do it again. If we went down a little further, come on now. boom. If we went down a little further, there is one more spot with a little clearing on top. Although you can see the property that borders there. That's where the park actually ends, at that spot. For bank fishing, this spot before that very last one is the one that's got the most open if you were to want to sit on the bank and cast out. Of course, I mean, that's another problem for fishermen along the Maumee River, is the stuff overhead. If you're not wading out in the water, then you got to try to find a place where you at least don't have anything to your side to cast sideways, but here you actually got pretty clear headspace. Well, not too clear. I see a fishing hook. I see I don't know if you guys will see it. No, you won't see it. But way up there, right there, I see a fishing hook and a fishing line. So it's not 100% clear overhead. I love it. Awesome, guys. 19 thumbs up. I truly appreciate the love. This spot here has always been one of my favorite for coming down here and sitting. And I've actually done live shows right here before. Man, sound check. Sorry about the noise. We can't avoid that one. We could try to get away from the traffic, but we can't get away from the sky noise. Oh, that's another cool view of these islands over here. Now, I'm going to take you guys this summer over to the islands, but not these islands. These islands are fairly small. These are fairly small. They're not real super wide, and there's several breaks in them. There's an island downstream that's it's over 3 miles long. It's got to be probably about 4 or 4.5 miles long, and it's a great place to go and hang out and mess around, because it's just like nobody's there. Nobody takes the effort to cross the river to go to it. But yet it's another island owned by the state, and it's part of the park system. It's just, nobody goes there because it's hard to get to. Boom. Did I see somebody else come in the room? Hike with me. Welcome to the room. Awesome to have you here. I am just kind of taking everybody on a little stroll through the winter wonderland here. It's not that bad snowy, not much snow to walk through, but it is a little cold. That much I'll give it. I still love these big chunks of ice. Nobody carried them up here. They're up here because of the river. These are way up in here, but they're just huge chunks of ice. What a beautiful day too. It's cold, guys, but it's beautiful. The sun, there's no wind. I think if there was wind, I wouldn't be able to wear what I'm wearing. I would have to have an extra coat or something on, but there's no wind. What was that now? I have to go. It's all right, Diana. Thank you for coming. I so appreciate it. Shout out videos, guys. Definitely check out her shout out videos. And I should apologize to everyone, because you may have noticed, you may not have noticed. I don't have any monitors, and there's a reason for that. You guys know about my shadowing problem, and it was one of the things that I was attempting to do to correct the problem. The result, I just don't have any monitors now, but I still have the problem. So I need to get back to adding people as monitors. But let me check though. But I don't believe, unless they change the app, hide, I can report, remove, push the user in a timeout, or hide the user on this channel. That's the only thing I can do with the app, guys. I cannot create a monitor with the app. So they didn't make any changes in that aspect. So that's going to be something I'll have to do. I'll have to do like kind of a special live from the laptop at some point when I got enough tethering minutes to do that, and we'll reestablish some monitors. Stacy Morgan, what's going on, man? That's all right, man. Welcome to. I'm glad you stopped. I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you're here, Stacy. Welcome, Hillbilly Catfishing. Welcome, my friend. And Dakota and family, welcome to the room. Awesome to have you here. I'm gonna just kind of slowly stroll back down, see what else we see as we go here. Try to keep from slipping. Some of these trees down here are huge. Some deer track running through there. Snow crunching under my feet. Kind of tells you how cold it is, though. It looks warmer than it is. You're expecting snow tonight? Yeah, I hear that. Hillbilly catfish. Adventure. Howdy, hillbilly. Hi, Dakota. All right, people. If people had, hey, you know what, hillbilly, I hear that, man, without a doubt. But that's kind of seems to be a lot to ask for from our fellow humans. Nah, you know, I think it's easy to give stuff a bad rap, but in actuality, our communities, and there's several of us tied together. We've all found a pretty awesome group of individuals. I just stopped because I see it's like the shimmer of green, coming up through the snow there, and it caught my eye. That's what it is. Yep. We have those grow all those wild. They're the wild daffodils is what's coming up right there, or starting to come up. We got them all around down here. I see my trail ended there, huh? Sure did. Well, that's part of that spillway, but I bet it's frozen. I see other footprints, but man. Yeah, there's actually a little swamp under my feet is what there is. I hope it don't break through. It ain't like I would drown or nothing, but it would get muddy. I didn't break through though. We made it. "35 degrees. Awesome. Wildflowers are growing everywhere. I hear that, Pam. I wish we had that. We will. On a Who Travel channel. Welcome, my friends. I don't think I shouted you out. I know I didn't. So welcome. See this spot right here, that embankment's pretty steep. You guys can't really tell on camera, but actually this is the spot. This is the first spot off the driveway, off the parking lot. Actually, this spot here, you can walk down this, walk right on out when the water level's down. It's just the water's up really high. It's not much steeper than what you see there, and it'll level out. You guys in here. Another one of these looks here. Some more of that ice way up there on that tree. from where the water level was a little while back. We got prison bars of icicles right there. It's kind of cool looking. Awesome. Big old chunks of ice there on the bank. And a broken tree that somebody burned out the bottom of. Who knows why. It's something somebody did down here while they were fishing or something. It's all been burned out though. I don't know why. Here's some geese walking. I don't see them though. Right, we're back in it here. Big old chunks of ice. Yeah, this river's gone down quite a bit from what it was, which is obvious with these ice chunks way up here and the water way down there. Oh, now, which way is that camera pointing? All right. All right. I do those type of views when I'm recording videos all the time, just so that I can look at it later. All right, I'll stop messing around. That's good Instagram stuff. What's going on, Simply Shannon? Welcome. Awesome. We got the Eskimo up in the house. Also, welcome to the room. Wood Pigeon is here. Welcome, my friend. Afternoon. Hello, everybody saying hello to Wood Pigeon. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, everybody. If you don't know each other, get to know each other. I will have another video upload tomorrow if anyone's interested. You guys, I got it, man. I know we don't have a big room at the moment, but I'm sure the ones I have in here are the ones that are also part of the ones that have been viewing and commenting on the videos. And I just do really want to thank everybody for you guys. I mean, you guys just been amazing with being supportive of the content, and I just really want to thank you. You guys really humble me when it comes to that. You blow me away that you're so supportive in the ways that you are. Come down here. Whoa. Hey, Yankee, on that note, my channel broke 600 this morning. Awesome. That's awesome, Wolfie. 600, man. That is those numbers, and I know we're all kind of trained to feel they're so important, but honestly, more important than them sub count numbers at all is that number of how long we're getting people to stay and watch the video. That's the number we got to try to get up in whatever way that we can. That's really is probably your most important number to watch on YouTube. Right on, get them views. Got to get them views. Try to get your percentages up, and then there's a lot of different tactics to use if you want to get your percentages higher and you focus on that. I mean, I've been implementing some tactics on my newer videos, and I'm sure you guys can see it. The way they flow, the quicker run through of things, because everybody's in a hurry in this world. Everybody is. And if you can give them what they want in a fast manner and you keep things changing, because we also have a 3-second attention span. So don't give us a picture for more than 3 seconds. Keep things changing. Keep the background changing. Keep the words flowing. You'll have a better chance of keeping more interest on what you're doing. When we get quiet, 90% of the time, if we look at our analytics, it's when we get quiet or we get into, we didn't edit out the we left it in there. If you watch, these are the spots that you lose people quick. That's where they skip out or they skip forward. So all those little things we can, we just try to better ourselves. We watch our own videos. Pick your own video apart when you watch it, If you think your stuff's perfect, then you're not being hard enough on yourself. That's plain and simple. I am my roughest critic. I don't mind getting negative input from other people because there ain't nobody out there that can be rougher on me than I already am. So that's why I'm open to it. To watch, they come back. Yes. Well, that's it. That's exactly it, Joy. It's got to be, it's got to be something they want to watch, but that comes into our title and our description, right? Our title, our description, and our thumbnail. That's designed to get the people that want to watch that content. So that's really what you got clicking in anyway. But now, how do I keep them there? What makes them leave 30 seconds after they get there or whatever? These are the things that we need to focus on. And like I said, guys, there's a lot of little tactics, like jump into your video right from the get-go. They claim you only got a couple seconds to grab the person's attention. So if you're doing we'll just say a top 10s, right? You're doing a top 10. Give me the first one, or at least let me know what the top 10 things are about, or give me information right from the start. If you'll notice a tactic I tried, I don't know if this stuff's 100%. I'm trying just like you guys are. But my last two videos, I put my introduction in the middle of the video. I started the video out jumping into the information. And then I introduced myself, my channel, asked you guys to subscribe and all that crap later on. Not, like in the middle of the video. It was actually after, like, I did a top 10. It was like after number 5. And then I introduced myself. And I noticed by doing that, I didn't get the early on skips. Guys, people get used to what we're doing on our videos too. And if the very first thing I do every time is give you a 30-second spiel of who I am, that's going to be skipped by a regular viewer without a doubt. It's going to be skipped. But if you change it up a little bit, change the position of it, you may even get a regular viewer to watch that, even though they've heard it 1,000 times. How do you feel about channel intro? It's needed. I mean, I believe it's needed, Wood Pigeon. But I don't believe necessarily running a big long intro of anything right off the start is so necessary. You got to give a channel identification of some sort, and you got to ask people to subscribe or they won't, guys. That's, you know, I mean, I know it's probably like one of the hardest things to do, and then we all, you know, hard on each other when we hear somebody doing the self-promotion and blah, blah, blah. But plain and simple, following YouTube's rules and guidelines, the only person you are allowed to promote, uh-oh, I hope I didn't lose you. All right, but anyway, like I said, the only person you are allowed to promote is yourself. That's it. You promote anybody else, you're technically spamming. So, back out again. Play long long videos. Well, here's the thing with longer videos, you need, I don't think that it's like impossible to do a 30-minute video and have great retention. But I believe as a small YouTuber, if your audience isn't there, if you don't already have a maintained audience that likes you and follows you, those longer videos are going to be way harder for you, to get views on, because a new person don't like, you know, when you go to somebody's channel, and think about it yourself, right? You're going to somebody new and you're going to check them out. Do you take their longest video they got there, or would you rather watch their trailer or a shorter video to get to know that channel on its initial take? And I think if you were honest with yourself, the majority of us would say, we'll pick the smaller video. And that alone is a reason why the longer videos aren't getting the views on a smaller channel's channel, because people are going to pick the longer video. They're not going to pick it to be the one they get to know you by, because, you know, you're investing, 37 minutes of my time into somebody I don't even know. And we already talked about how much a hurry the whole world's in. You know, we're in a hurry to do nothing, but we're in a hurry. I like to help people out all I can. I hear that. See, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Ultimately, guys, you got to do you. You got to do what you want to do and what makes you happy in doing it. I think what got us on the topic was the discussion about subscribers, though. If those type of numbers are a thing that concerns you in YouTubing, then you really do have to flip a switch and realize that there's an aspect that's not about fun. It's about growing a channel. It's about making content that's audience worthy. It's about focusing on detail. It's about, you know, so now this takes, now all of a sudden, I was just hitting record and blah, da, 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 da. But that's, you know, and that's having fun. But if you want to actually, you know, focus on numbers and things like that, then you're going to have to stop the fun a little bit and focus your channel on that direction. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think that's what's going to be needed for anybody to, you know, to do and grow. Hey, what's going on? Midnight Raven in the house. Awesome. And Simply Shannon still hanging in there. Thank you. It was a little chilly, but this was Vantassel Park. Several little spots to get down along that river. And this video, actually, believe it or not, it's going to be an hour long, right? I'm going to drop out here in another minute. This video will actually have replay value, and it'll, if you come back and check out this video like at the end of March or the end of April, I guarantee this video will have probably like, I don't know, at least 3 times the views that it have, you know, within the next couple days of it here uploading. And the reason is because I'm going to go back and change the title to this video I'm gonna market this video. I know we just did a live stream and we just kind of hung out and talked, but as I hung out and talked, I actually gave a full-on tour of all the walleye fishing locations in this park. And walleye fishing is like a major thing here in Ohio. And when you have the word walleye and the word Maumee River in a title together, it's going to get views. I'm going to later title this secret walleye fishing spots along the Maumee River. So, yeah. Tactics, little tactics. And boom, we're back. That stuff right there, guys, that's like that's like chest high, that ice. You see it there? So there ain't no way I would have been standing here a couple weeks ago, or I don't even know how long it probably hasn't been that long that it was up that high. As always, I fully enjoyed my time with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed getting out and seeing the world around us here, and getting some of the perspectives that I enjoy, because if I add slide cards or something later, I'll have to watch parts of this video, and like what I'm showing you guys right now, I personally would think is pretty cool to see. So that's why I'm kind of doing it, so I get to see it too, because I like to see stuff. And I stopped. Quinn the Eskimo, I am glad you stopped. Thank you so much for coming. It is truly an honor to have all of you guys here. I get so much support from y'all, and again, it humbles me. I appreciate you guys so much. You give me, you give me so much to think about and to focus on, to try to give you guys better stuff to watch. And you're part of that drive for me to do that. And I appreciate that. I thank you guys. Wolfie! Where's Lisa? What's going on, lovely Lisa? Warrior Queen. Andrew on the go. Should I give you all that ice out there? I love it. I love all the icicles down here today. And I'm not going to get through that way, though, because I'm not climbing over all these. These things are covered in ice, too. It's like, I was about... Whoop, I did that to you guys again. I keep doing that to you. Whoa. I was about to walk, like, up on that log, and then I realized that's all ice. That's all ice. That's all ice. Yeah, so I'm not going to walk on that log. I love the remnants of it way up in here, because that's showing you where the river was at not long ago. I do. All the icicles are cool looking. Right there, that stuff there, that's like, that's like higher than waist high. Once I get up to it here, it's waist high. That's where the river was. All right, up and around. Let's see, there's got to be a way. Get back over there real quick. Oh, what did I find here? Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Bobber. All right, I'm gonna give you guys another one of these views too. I think this ice is so cool looking. I know I'm a geek, but I can't help it. That's all ice also. All that's ice. All the big chunks. And the water was up, all the way up here. The water was even up around those trees. All right, let's scare you guys one more time here. 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh, it didn't work. 3, 2, 1, boom! Guys, we are about to hit our 1 hour mark. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Get outdoors. Find an adventure. It's easy to do. It doesn't have to be a planned great adventure. The greatest adventures are unplanned. They just happen. Life just happens, so get outside and let something happen. Who knows what you'll see today? But I'll guarantee this. If you come out here, you'll definitely see something beautiful. Because it'll be all around you. And until our trails meet again, I hope all your adventures are awesome. Winishita for watching, and Lopich Canal. Thank you guys, each and every one of you is Winishita. You guys you rock, you all rock. If you're down here walleye fishing, check out the video. Thank you for watching on the replay. You rock. And that's it. I'm out. I'm done. Good night, everybody. I love yous all.